Kova, it was always going to be a tough road trip. To come back with 2 wins out of the 6 games, how do you sum it up?
It's always tough road trip to Sydney. So 2 wins when we pull away, it's pretty good results. Going to Sydney, you have to always deal with the different environment, traffic, late of the games, and refereeing and opposition really waiting for you to play there. So it was a very difficult road trip. I think we have 2 wins out of 6, but we could do better. But I mean, I will take 2, so it's all good.
A lot of them were pretty tight losses, so they could have gone your way. But one of the games you won went to penalties, and you're probably lucky to have Quinny because he just doesn't lose too many penalty shootouts, does he?
Yeah, he's a very experienced goalkeeper with a penalty, and a lot of games went with the close losses, but it's all part of the deal, all part of the experience. There was a couple of games when the boys probably didn't expect that intensity which other teams will show against us, and we have our internal problems, we have problems with the referee. We have to handle all this and move on. So I'm take quite positive out of this road trip to moving forward and see how's we end up with this season.
Before you went, you knew that to expect that the other teams would be throwing everything at you as the defending champions, and because a couple of those teams you eliminated last year as well. But just because you were ready, were some of the players maybe not quite ready for just how hard some of the teams would come out?
Yes, it's correct, and that's probably part of the deal because it doesn't really matter how much you will tell them that will happen. Till that physically happened to them, they wouldn't understand. It's all part of the business, and our club going through this first time ever in club history, so it's some new skills to learn for those players. And I took very positive because we did on arrival. We did a really good game against Drummond first game, and then game against Cronulla. It was breakdown on the freeway. We spent 2.5 hours in the cars before we get there. So when we get there, boys were really flat, and it's created other problems what they don't know how to deal with. Next day against Sydney Uni, it was very tight game for 3 quarters, and in the end, couple of uncomfortable calls, and we end up not to controlling the game. But we learn as we go, and last 2 games the boys play really well. Like game against Sydney Uni, who probably one of the strongest team in the competition, we managed to beat, and Cronulla, excellent game, and you have to always travel there, and we play to the last minutes pretty well, with possibility to win the game when a couple of players just miss clear opportunity to score a goal. So again, it's a learning experience, and I hope we will move on and take positive out of it.
And the finals will be in Sydney this year as well, so if you want to defend your title, you have to go back there. Do you feel confident that you'll be better for the experience once you get back there?
I mean, first we have to make the finals. We don't have finals in the pocket. I mean, we did really well start of the season, and we have 7 wins so far out of 11 away games, but we still have to play another 11 games, and we need at least 6 wins to consider ourselves to go in the finals. Sorry. Next week it will be very tough because Balmain will come here with the really take piece of us, because they fighting to go to the finals as well. So I can see that we're in the right direction, but we're not there yet. So it's not relaxing time for us at all.
Looking forward to that first home game next Thursday?
Yes and no. I'm quite excited to have a first game at home, but pretty good thing that club going to next level, and a lot of people will come to watch that game to support the boys. Again, it's new experience for the boys to deal with, so how they will respond, I cannot tell that, so it's difficult.
Over the first 11 games, you've had a look at what other clubs and what other teams do at their home pool. What are you expecting here next Thursday?
I'm expected a lot of people come to support us because boys need the support of every single member, and every single person who see us in university, he's more than welcome, and that will be great opportunity to see those boys in actions as well. So I'm really looking forward to see our supporters here.
First time here as well since winning the premiership last year, so it'll be a special first night.
I would say so. I mean, the way how the water polo operate in Australia, most of the finals you play in away anyway. So to play first game after you win the National League as a champion, is very excited because you bring something back to your home and you try to defend that. So yes, it is nice feelings in the team to play those games.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Bye.